It was just, trying to get through the line. It was pretty windy out there, so when I seen the time, I wasn't like super ecstatic, but when I seen I was running into a negative wind, they gave me a little bit more confidence. So, the goal was just to win, and I did just that, so I was
And last week, you're coming off of Tom Jones and everything.
Yeah.
That race, you finished second and everything. These 2 weeks, can you reflect on how you're feeling and where you're at and with your training and your racing?
Yeah, for me, I'm really loaded up right now, so I didn't really know what to expect today. Of course, a lot of the people in the track world want to see us put up really, really big times throughout the whole entire year. But, the goal is to run fast in July and in September. So, we are just training through these meets, just getting the rhythm back, getting in the feel of the 100 hurdles again. So for me, like I said, it was a good execution. I want to see the race because it looked like I felt like I was fighting for my life a little bit, but I came up with the win. Like I said, that was the goal.
Yeah, a lot of travel over the past 2 weeks and everything. And for you, the landscape, everybody's running all over the place. They had to meet in China today and everything. But it looks like you're on par where you should be. I mean, compared to everybody else and how they're running too because of the long season.
Right, yeah. For me personally, I don't really compare myself because the way that we train is super, super different than how many other professionals train. Me and my training partner, Devin Charlton. So, for me, last year I opened up with like 12.6, and then, when June came around, July came around, I was running 12.2s and 12.3s. Like that was the only thing I knew how to do, honestly. But, yeah, I have been seeing a lot of people. Yeah, that's the goal,
Masai, we talked the other day about this beautiful kit, but when you get to hear the voice of Mike J, legend, respecting another legend, and the fact that when you're introduced with those two words, Olympic champion, or those three words, Olympic gold medalist, is that commonplace at this point, or is that going to take some the rest of the outdoor season getting used to?
Yeah, it still does take me some time to, I'm still getting used to it because, even when I was running indoor and it was like, oh, no, you're going last in line because you're the Olympic champ. I'm like, no, I'm scared. Because it's like that pressure that I feel like I have to perform really, really well. And, I feel like I've told everyone, I don't think that God would have blessed me with this title if I wasn't able to carry it. So it has taken me some time getting used to, but I feel like I'm adjusting quite well with it.
And last summer at the Holloway Classic and, from the trials themselves, you seem to carry a lot of desire to prove yourself and everything. Has winning the gold medal lifted that weight, or how has that felt to just reach that achievement?
Yeah, it's a dream come true, honestly. I won the biggest and the greatest accomplishment that anyone could have ever accomplished, in my sport and track. So for me, it is a blessing, but I don't think a load has been lifted off. I feel like it has gained a little bit. It's become more heavy in a sense because now I do have a standard to uphold as a reigning Olympic champion for the next 4 years, and I want to do the same thing in the next 4 years and just to continue to dominate. So for me, I've always had a standard for myself, but now for everyone, they have the standard of what I should do. So it's not really like a load on my shoulders. It's more like what other people think. So I just show up to the track, and whatever is shown on that day, that's just where it's at.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations.
You're welcome.
If you'll indulge me real quick, I always said, through your career and obviously all the other great Kentucky hurdlers' careers, that as elite as individuals have been, so there's probably never been the amount of depth that there is right now. So I said to Alexis and to Corey and to Emmy and to Kim, it's about damn time that we can get four at one time together. So how cool is it to see them all this individual talent finally go out and do it together?
Yes, no, it means the world just because for one, I still train there with them, so they're looking up to me, and now that they have a group of 4 women that are pushing each other every day, I'm not just the one person, or Devin's not just the one person that's pushing them. They're pushing each other amongst themselves. So we are their role models, but I'm glad that they have a core group that they work hard, they're talented, they're young, they're coming on, but they're going to be really exciting to watch in the next coming years.
Appreciate it, Masai.
Thank you.